Hello and welcome to something a little bit new and different today. We're going to have a look at the LEGO website because it is the 10th of February and all the double VIP points are now active and live. However, there is a big for sale section which I was not expecting. So I started to look through this on my phone. I thought, well, I might as well learn how to do this roughly and share it with you. So as we go down, you will see that there is a sale now on and there are lots and lots of different bits and pieces on sale. I think they've introduced a last chance bit as well. So we'll start with the Atari 2600. Dropped in price a little bit. Some of them are 20% off. There is one of them that's got 40% off, which I need you guys and girls to let me know if you think it would work in my throwback display. Any of the sets that we are about to have a look at, obviously, please do let me know in the comments below if you've got any, what do you think of them, and so on and so forth. But it does make you wonder that the sets that we are about to have a look at on sale now, you probably would never want to pay full price for ever, because you know they're going to keep going into a sale like they did at Christmas, I do believe. So the Atari 2600, it is 1,344 VIP points. It comes with one minifigure. Now, don't forget, double VIP points are on this purchase as well, and they are running from the 10th to the 16th of February. 2,500 pieces, so 2,532 pieces in an 18 plus set. Now, looking at this set, I did not actually realise that the games that are being used on this are from the Ready Player One film. I didn't realise they were the ones that were done, because I'm sure Asteroids and Adventure are the games that they do use in there. They've got all the little Easter eggs and things. But the set itself does look pretty cool. So if you do have this and you did pay the 209, was it worth the full price that you paid for? Because obviously if it's worth the 209 price, it's definitely going to be worth the 169. But there are some really cool images on the obviously on the Lego website, but I've not really paid too much attention with regards to even considering getting this set until we've introduced a massive theme park land in my own theme park. And now people are saying about a throwback section, but he's got a cool little torso on him. Right, so moving on to the next one. Now, obviously, the next two are always the same. So the Hulkbuster and the Black Panther we will get to, and the Z28. So the 28 is in there, which is down from 149 to 119. This has a limit of 5. I think the other one had a limit of 5 as well, but I think the football pitch has a limit of 2. So when we get there, 960 VIP points, 1,456 pieces, and it's an 18 plus set. As you can see, I'm extremely tired today. I don't know why, so I do apologise. But I love the artwork on the box. It's a 1969 Camaro Z is what that one is. Not a huge knowledge of the different Camaros, but I do my best to try and keep up with the vehicles. But I think it does look rather impressive. So if you are what was a creator collector and now a Lego Icons, have you picked this one up, or are you now going to get it because it is in a big sale? But it looks pretty impressive. It does look pretty good. And you can see you've got the different, by the looks of it, different variations of stuff that you can do with that box. There's four different variations that you can do. So I'm assuming you can, yeah. So you can take the roof off, put the roof on, and then you can also change the colour on the hood as well. So that's pretty cool on the front. Now coming up to the big ones, and before we'll get through the sale, we will then have a look at the giveaway purchase as well. So there is a giveaway going for £95. We will get into that, and then we'll have a look at one or two of the new sets that are coming soon as well. Now the Hulkbuster, it's down to £379 from £474. Now, is this still too expensive for you guys and girls? I mean, obviously it is absolutely massive. VIP points again, 3,040, so you obviously double those, and it's 4,049 bricks. Again, it only comes with the one minifigure. So in case you have not seen this at all, they released this and then they released a smaller version basically at the same time. And I think a lot of people prefer the smaller version rather than this UCS set. I think it looks extremely impressive, but it is very much a case of it just goes on the shelf like it would do with like the other big UCS sets, like the big Batman cars and things like that. You can't really add it into anywhere else just because it's a little bit too large. But the box artwork looks brilliant, and obviously the build itself doesn't look too bad. But I don't think for this one, don't think it pleases a lot of people, and you are obviously paying Marvel tax on it as well, so it's obviously a lot more expensive for brick count than it would be for any of the other bits and pieces. So 4,049 pieces, like I said, 3,040 points, and it only again comes with the one minifigure. So there is a couple of sets that are cheaper than that or around that price, and they do have some more bricks. So if you think like the new Lord of the Rings set that will be coming out next month, that's got, is it 6,000 pieces, and it'll be less than what this is full price. So again, you've got to take those sorts of things into consideration as well. So it is priced a brick, I think, quite expensive. But again, you get what you pay for. Now, the Black Panther one keeps going into a sale as well. So we'll have a look at this one. This is down from 299.99 down to 239.99. Any of you got this? Did any of you get this one at all? It's 1,920 VIP points, 2,961 pieces. I think it's a very impressive looking thing. But again, it's one of those where I could potentially put it in as a theme park entrance gate type scenario, but I would never be able to use it as anything else. So my philosophy, I think, for a lot of people for 2023 moving forward, is sticking to either a type of theme, so like your Lego Cities, for example, or whatever else like that, or something that you can add into your already current display or your Lego City. So because I've made a huge theme park around me, I'm only getting sets that I can add into that. Even though some of the other sets do look fantastic, I'm doing my best not to get them at all, just to save money like everybody else. But if you do obviously want to have a better look at this one, then get yourself onto the Lego website as well. But everything that we are looking at currently, you would qualify straight away for the giveaway purchase. So not too bad. So we'll look at the trending themes after. What else have we got on here? So the Ferrari has gone into a sale very, very quickly. I'm surprised that has gone into a sale so early, actually. That's gone from 389 to 311. Normally, the big Lego Technic sets don't tend to go into a sale. They do at all of the toy shops in the UK, but they don't really tend to go in the sale on the Lego website. So 389 down to 311. It's a big thing. Price to part ratio on this, it's not too bad. It's 3,778 pieces for 311. So if you think the Hulkbuster was there or thereabouts that brick count, but it was obviously a lot more money. When this goes into a much bigger sale in in the other toy shops, for example, you could really get this will probably be under £300 by at Christmas. So maybe Lego have realised that when they do a double VIP point, it's still not worth the money saved in other toy shops, because this is a big discussion that we had on one of the lives, saying, do you want your double VIP points or would you rather save money? Because even when it gets to a double VIP point, you can actually get the sets cheaper elsewhere because they're in a bigger sale than what you will get for the VIP, if you're with me for that. So will the rest of these pages load? Wiki, here we go. But I think I've seen it built multiple times in multiple Lego shops, and it is extremely impressive. I've got the blue Bugatti. The Bugatti is very, very good. If I actually had the orange Porsche before the Bugatti, I probably would have collected all of them. But because I couldn't backtrack the Porsche because it was too expensive, and then the green Lambo came out and so on and so forth, I didn't bother. But I do believe that they have just added a Ferrari section in Legoland Billund. So they are copying one of the American parks. So I'm looking forward to going over there and seeing what that's like. But 389 down to 311. Like I said, it's 2,496 points, 3,778 pieces. But it looks really, really impressive how the engine and everything moves. And obviously you've got a huge amount of detail on that one. So if you are a Lego Technic collector and you are waiting to pull the trigger on that one, then obviously might be your opportunity. Now, this I am extremely surprised at, that it's gone down from 214, because it wasn't originally 214, down to 128, because at Christmas it was in a sale for 150 because the price was bigger than the 214. But it was on back order. Now, when it came off back order, they put it back up to a full price, but not the full price that it was. And now they've taken another 40% off, and it's down to £128.99. Now, I think this is worth this price point. Is 150 below. I personally think it's okay, because if you start to work out that your minifigures would be £4 a minifigure, and there's 22 of them, take that off the total price, then that's what you're left with. If you think you're paying £375 for a CMF, you've got lots and lots of different heads and everything on there, so you can see all of the different bits and pieces within. So they're very, very detailed with regards to all the different hair pieces, all the different faces, and all the expressions. And you can see you've got a lot of sweat on there. You've got all sorts of different skin colours, skin tones, just everything else like that, all the cool different hair pieces. I would very happily put this in my throwback section. and actually use it as an amusement ride rather than just sort of make like a queue line and things to it. I wouldn't want to play with it. I think that's because a lot of people think the table was too small to what it originally was. But again, if you've got this, then please do let me know. I saw it built up for the first time at Billund Airport. I thought it looked all right. I thought the scale was good. Now I'm really tempted by the 128.99 and the fact that it's on WVIP as well. But if I got this, I wouldn't get the A-frame cabin for now. So that's it's one of those, isn't it? You can only get one or get the other, but we'll go through all the details and everything once we have a quick look at some more of these photos. But again, lots and lots of minifigures it comes with, huge amount to pick from, all different. You've got different. The goalie tops are quite cool. So you've got the, if I can get over on that bit, you've got that nice sort of colour on that side. The emblems are cool because they're obviously slightly different. And then on that one, you've got the nice bright orange. You've got a nice chest pattern on that one. And then you can just launch in all the heads and hair pieces and they just slot in under the table, I do believe. But obviously this came out when the competitions and things were going on. But this is limited to 2. So a lot of the sets that we've been having a look at were limited to 5. This is limited to 2. So it's 1,032 VIP points, 2,339 pieces, 22 minifigures. So price to part ratio, I think is good. And again, if you just did what I try and do to justify it in my head, take £4 off per minifigure, that's what you're going to be left with this set. And 22 minifigures for this set is absolutely amazing. I think it cost so much because of the people that were doing the promo for it, because I didn't realise they had a lot of the football players do the promo, and I only caught recently actually one of the adverts on YouTube. I'd never seen them advertise it prior to that, but that potentially might be on my list. Maybe you might have to convince me otherwise if it's stupid or if it will work and so on and so forth. Now, moving over, the other one that I am wanting is this Prime. So this now finally is down to 127, which is the same price it's been in a lot of the UK toy shops for absolutely ages. So if I didn't say at the start, if you have got this sort of sale over in the States or anywhere further afield, then obviously please do let me know in the comments below how do these prices compare to yours and what the rough percentage off is. Now, if you've not seen any of the videos that I've done with regards to the Optimus Prime, every single Lego shop or store that I've gone to around Billund that wasn't an official Lego store, they were all in big sales. And the Billund Airport, you got 20% off. So it was 127, but it was also in a further sale. So I think I could have brought it back from Billund for £85. So for some reason, it doesn't seem to be a massively popular set. I guess it can't be popular if they keep putting it into a sale. I really, really like it. It's just something that I've not got round to picking up just yet. And I was hoping that they were going to be making more of them. Maybe if they brought out 2 at the same time, like obviously the enemy and everything like that. So if they brought like a Megatron out or something and you had Megatron versus Prime, you could set up your sort of 2 alliances and then you could go from there. But I do really like it. I like all the artwork and everything on the box. And what you've got to remember is it is pricey because it does fully transform. So you've got to bear that in mind. If it was just a standing thing, it would be slightly different. But the designers have put in a huge amount of effort and detail into actually getting that through and getting that down. So like I said, this is the first ever video that I'm doing, so I'm really hoping that these images that you're seeing are coming across clearly enough, and me zooming on it like this isn't ruining it for you. So if it works all right when I do the next couple, I know exactly what to click and what to do. So that is the sale bits and pieces. I have absolutely no idea how long I've been going for at the moment, so hopefully I've not been waffling on too much now. We'll have a quick look at this, and then I do believe there was a last chance section as well, which we'll have a quick look at. So get a gift. A-frame cabin is something that I am wanting massively. Is that up there? And obviously this, I probably should have done a video on this separately. I might try it and just see how well that does as a separate thing. But we'll click on these 2 quick, and then we'll run through the last chance stuff. But get a gift. What is get a gift? Let's have a look. I'm sure I found it somewhere. So double VIP. So that is what you are going to be getting. So that is a cool little paramedic set. Now you've got to bear in mind though, that if you are thinking of getting the Lord of the Rings, from what I can gather by the dates, we have our double VIP now. You get this. This will finish, and then you get the new giveaway purchase, which is the one that's supposed to go with the Jazz Club, but everything will then be, I would imagine, out of the sale, and there'll be no VIP points. When that finishes for that giveaway, it'll be then into the next month, which will be March, and then you can get the Lord of the Rings. So you've got to be very, very careful with how you're going to be spending money if you are thinking of getting that Lord of the Rings. But this is available from the 10th to the 20th. And it says it includes a cyclist, 2 paramedic minifigures, and you got to spend over £95 to be able to get this. Now, this to me is just a normal Lego City set. So this would be a £12.99, £13.99 set. So it seems that they are giving away a larger giveaway purchase for that, because that is the exact same colour and artwork to the new hospital, the current hospital that's out. And there is also a new Lego City set that's coming out, or just come out, where they've got all 3 together. So you've got the paramedics, the police, and the fire all together. Now, the next sort of early access coming the 5th of the 3rd, or the 3rd of the 5th, I don't know why, the 5th day of the 3rd month, there we go. That is your Lord of the Rings VIP giveaway, with what I do believe is going to be the new Lord of the Rings set. Yes. So it's worth £13.49, as you can see there, and it comes with the new Lego Lord of the Rings set. So if you want to become a VIP member, obviously it's completely free, and then you can get all of that and do all of those sorts of things. So it's something to consider, something to think about if you are tempted of getting that set and you've got some VIP points available. Because that I do believe is out, and you can buy this anyway, but it would just be a freebie to give. I don't think it's exclusive to the set. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. So you've got all the keep in touch, terms and conditions. So where is the last chance? So we know what the sale is. Here we go. Offers. So sale and offer. So there's more stuff. Here we go. So there's even more. I knew there was. So we've got the budgies at 40% off. They've gone down to 809. I'm not going to click on everything because it looks like there's quite a lot. There's a 50% off on the Spice Girls. So that obviously didn't sell very well for the Brickheads. That's dropped down to £22.49 from £44.99. The Mickey Mouse, half price. It's only £7.49, which is madness. I've never seen anything on the official Lego website with that amount off. You've got the art projects. I think that's a pretty cool thing, just because you can get obviously all of the different bits and pieces, but that is retiring soon. So they've dropped that down to £73.49 from £104.99. Obviously, they do tend to drop the prices when they go retiring soon, but the fact that that's just an exclusive with 50% off, and it doesn't say that it's going to be retiring, nor does the first couple, so the Bird and the Spice Girls. It might be something Lego might be doing now when they do the VIP points. You can get your double VIP points and the sale bits and pieces as well. So you've got the Character Packs Series 5. They've dropped down to £3.49 each. That's what I meant about the minifigures on that football table. I said roughly about £4 a figure. Obviously, they're slightly different because they would have been £5. So that's not too bad. The Fab 5 Loft. So the Queer Eye set's gone from £90 down to £53.99, so that's 40% off, and that is retiring soon. I know a lot of people have been getting that because apparently the elements and things within that set are very, very good. So you've got Keyring for £3.49, you've got a Series 4 pack for £2.44, so they're still available and coming back down. So you've got the Minnie Mouse, again, £7.49. You've got the Minions, 30% off, £24.49 from £34.99. Now, this doesn't surprise me. The Eternals, none of this. I've seen this everywhere for months, these in a sale. So that was £59.99 down to £41.99. Obviously, they've taken a good amount of money off, but they'll be having to pay Marvel license for that, which is tough on them. Now, I would imagine there'll be quite a lot of Friends sets retiring soon, because Friends has just had a full reboot, so we can have a look-see at that. But that's £59.99 down to £41.99, so that is retiring soon, 30% off. The Rise of the Domo, I do believe, so that's down to £62 from £89. Comes with a lot of figures on that one, so let's have a quick click on that. So if you wanted to collect like the whole team, there's a good number of minifigures within. So if you just wanted a minifigure of each, you've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should just count at the bottom. So it comes with... No, it doesn't actually say. That's not very nice, is it? So you would get 504 points. It's 1,040 pieces, and it's an 8+. And it comes with 6 different minifigures. So it's a nice little set at £90 down to £62.99. So if you want to get it as a last chance thing, they are your minifigures that they will come with. And obviously the torso print on those, I do think, do look really, really nice. I'm just not a fan of the film. But if I wanted them to be walking around my Marvel / DC display, because I am using these sorts of things as my meet and greet characters, that wouldn't be a bad set for me to pick up at some point. But obviously once it's retired, you know they go up in price absolutely massively. Right, let's carry on scrolling down. So you've got the Lab, £17.99 down to £12.59. So you've got the patches. Now, not actually seen these in any of the stores. So if you're not 100% sure what these are, they're like a sticky patch that you can put on. So they're from the Dots line. A lot of people put them on denim. They tend to put them on the denim pocket or jean pocket, for example. You can put your name on them and just make like a little pad with them. They're down from £5.99 down to £4.19. 95 pieces. You know, it's just for the Dots for just £4. It's not exactly bad price, is it? Do we have? Yes, we do. So they come in this packaging, and they're design and stick on. So you peel it off. I would potentially imagine, because it's that type of patch, that it might be a one-time only thing, unless you can get multiple patches to stick them on. So if you have done this, so there you go, on your mobile phone, for example, just a nice little thing to do. I don't obviously, with the Dot saying goodbye soon, maybe it just didn't quite work, which is a shame. But I think that's a really nice sort of concept and idea from the Lego group. Right, we'll keep shooting down. More Dots, so they're from £3.49 down to £2.44. Lots of different elements and cool things in there. Now, the expansion packs. I don't think this one's been out too long, but that's dropped from £70 down to £48.99. That's 3 pages. Right, we'll keep going. I'm going to speak a little bit quicker now. So the football table, we've seen the Pet Clinic Ambulance. Now, that's the Friends version. There is a Lego version for a Lego City that's just come out. So if you have got it and you can't remember, on the garage, on the corner unit, there is a veterinary clinic and there's no vehicle. So don't forget, if you want to get yourself one of those vehicles, which we'll have a look at if I remember, I'll show you at the end. And exactly something I am going to pick up, because it's a nice, cheap, good-looking set. It comes with 2 minifigures and a couple of little animals, and it would just be quite nice to have driving around your city, or especially if you've got the garage. So bear that in mind. So demolition stunt bikes. I wonder how many stunt sets are in the sale now, after me cursing myself and billing, saying you hardly see these in sale anywhere. Thanos keyring down to £3.49. So a lot of the Dots. So here we go. So they're all retiring soon. They're not going to get sorted out or sort of new stuff added. So £17.99 down to £12.59. You've got the mega pack from £24 to £17.49. Again, the Friends, we all know that these are going to be coming in. So you've got the Surfer Beach, £24 to £17.49. You've got another Ladybug keyring. Another Summer Vibes thing just there. So that's all different bits and pieces that you can make up with that. So again, that's not too much of a bad price. As one of the cats just come in, she'll be jumping up on the table, I would imagine, in a second. Series 7 Sports Dots, another Pet Clinic, so that would go with that vehicle. So if you want to get both in the Friends range, then obviously it'd be a perfect time for you to pick it up. You've got a Technic motor for £9 off. Basically every single Super Mario expansion power, they're always on a sale. They keep going with them, but they are always in a sale. Now, these beat boxes that just did not do very well whatsoever, they are now £8.99. So if you want some really, really cool minifigures and you can think of doing something with these, they're probably now worth the price. But it's the licensing that they ended up having to pay for, and I don't think it worked for a lot of people, which is a shame. Now, scrolling through, Captain Marvel keyring, £3.49 from £4.99. So you've got the Blade Challenge. Hello, my darling. You've got a couple of minifigures and some bikes within those. You've got the Sumo Tropical Tower expansion pack. Scrolling through, another power up pack. Another patch, so that's a different type of patch that we had a look at before. Obviously, we've seen Prime down to 127, and then we're coming into all of the other bits and pieces within that. So there's the other, I'm pointing, I don't think you can see my finger. So that there is the other Candy Mermaid. So you can pick those up at a really relatively good price now. The figures are decent. They're good ones. It's a shame that obviously they sold out of the actual boxes, so you can't complete them. So you can only get those 4, but the actual, like, their versions of the CMFs where you can get more of them, they've now disappeared. So that's the sale. And is that all the offers? So that's your sale and offers done. Want to show you quickly that Lego City pet thing. See what else has popped up. So can we get a better look at this? Or is it just going to take me to that? It just takes me to that. We don't want that. We don't want that. So the slushie, there is a video available for that penguin slushie now. That's a really, really good looking set. That's a good fun build. So we can see there's lots of different bits and pieces on here. I could type it in, but I can't remember what it's called. Where are we? There it is. So Vet Van Rescue. So that, with the paw symbol out the front, is the exact same symbol that is on the front door of the corner garage. And on the corner garage, which is directly behind me, We have the Dr. Jones Animal Care, and it is the same type of paw print, just in a different colour. And I think the uniforms, without stripping that apart, are exactly the same. Do I take it apart so we can have a quick look? It's not really that kind of video. Yes. The uniforms match. If the uniforms don't match, then obviously it's up to your own decision. So we take the tops off. Who is in it? Okay, so the actual main veterinary person is him. So you could have them out, but the symbol is a paw on the front door. So yeah, it could happily work. I could imagine, I could see that working. And let's be honest, for £8.99, you get some more animals that can go within that set, and it's just a nice looking thing that's hidden onto the back of the door. So 58 pieces, 72 VIP points, and so it's a 4+ set. Now, the big thing that you've got to remember is, before I do go, is check your local store to see if they've got them in stock, because I went to check my local store for the football table and they do not have it. So it is online only. So bear that in mind. I think what I'll do as a separate video, we'll do all the new sets that are coming out available on the Lego website and coming soon. I think I do that as a completely separate upload, just because this is going to go on forever and ever and ever. But guys, I think that is it with regards to what is available currently. If I go back to the shop, let's have a go up to here. So yeah, we've gone through everything. So we know what the gift is. We know it's double VIP points on all purchases between the 10th and the 16th of February. You can see all of these bits and pieces that are on sale. There's three pages of them. You've got a lot of last chance bits and pieces as well to get. So there's good sales and good VIP points. But in the comments below, let me know if you are going to either wait for the other giveaway or you want this giveaway. And are you going to try and use the points from this to then buy another bigger set at a later date? It's always one of those, isn't it, where they just stagger everything. They stagger everything nicely. But like I said, first attempt. Hopefully it worked. Let me know what you think. Probably waffled on far too long. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.